All right, what is up, guys? We are live. Matthew Jang here with my good buddy Eric Carlson, and pumped to have every single one of you guys here. We got some really awesome information for all of you guys tonight. First off, let's just start off. Let's hear out where all you guys are from. If you guys let us know who's all here, where you guys are from, comment below in the chat. Let us know where you're at right now. And we'll get started in a few minutes here.
First off, let's just start off. Let's
I pause that. I always forget that I used to do that all the time, and now it's here. So, guys, comment below in the chat. I guess see David from Canada. What's up, dude? What's up, Joseph, Joey, Zachary, Mercy, Jessica from Walport. Awesome. We got whoa, it's coming in really quick. Awesome. We got Louis. We got Douglas. What's up, Sharon, Joseph, Evan, Ryan, New Hampshire from Canada. Awesome. Got some other Canadians in the house. I'm actually in Vancouver right now. James from Las Vegas. What's up, dude? What's up, Jill, Morgana, Joseph, Colin, Canada again, Thunder Bay. Look at all the Canadians in the house. That's what's up. What's up, guys? So, guys, we got some really good stuff that we're going to be going over with you tonight. I'm super pumped to be able to show you all this, guys. And what's really cool is as you guys are paying very close attention and watching the end of this webinar tonight, this is going to be literally one of the most life-changing things that you guys have ever seen. This has been the one thing that's allowed myself and countless others that you guys are going to hear as we go throughout this entire webinar that have completely transformed their entire life, from people that were in the military to people that were cleaning houses, from people that are actually doctors and brain surgeons that have actually leveraged what we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight to earn a full-time income online. And when I say brain surgeon, he spent $250,000 to go to school, and he now makes more with us part-time than he does as a brain surgeon. And maybe we'll get him to pop out for you tonight, but this is the power of what we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight as you guys pay very close attention and watch to the end of this webinar here, guys. So we got what's up, Morgana, Artez, Mike, Jenner, awesome. We're gonna make sure we got, I wanted to give a few minutes, make sure everyone comes out here. So, guys, before we get started here, I just want to give you guys a little pre-frame of some stuff here, guys. Who I'm about to bring out here, who's now my really good buddy. I got the pleasure to meet for the very first time about 3 years ago when I just saw my memory in my newsfeed. That was one of the first events that we met at a little over 3 years ago now. And I got to see this guy go from the lowest of the low. He's been doing things just like me, where I was broke, making $10 an hour at a butcher shop, had no idea what I was going to do in my life. He was broke, living in his car at one point in his life, and I've got to see him, just from the information that you guys are going to be shared with tonight, go from that to becoming one of the most influential speakers that I've ever met, one of the greatest coaches that we have, one of the best marketers, and one of the most powerful people to really be around, and one of my best friends now. And he's able to transform his entire life and get to the point of earning up to $55,000 in a single month, just doing what we're going to be sharing with you guys as you pay very close attention, watch the end of this webinar. And make sure right now, you guys, if you guys got a pen, got a paper, whatever you possibly need to go through, guys, this is the exact same information that took me from broke, $10 an hour at a butcher shop, going, for those of you guys that know BC, I saw a lot of Canadians here in Vancouver. I would take a bus to a SkyTrain to a C bus to make $10 an hour to come home. Hated my life, had no idea what I was going to do, barely graduated high school, dropped out of college first year, and that's brought me from there to being able to earn over 6 figures in a month. We have tons of people in our community that, just from following what we're going to be laying out for you tonight as you pay very close attention to the end of this webinar, have completely transformed their entire life. And there's no better person to bring out than my good buddy, Eric Carlson. So, dude, I hope, are you there, Carlson? We got my good buddy here. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Jaco? Woo! I am pumped, man. So pumped to share this information with them tonight. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for the introduction, brother. I really appreciate you, man. And wow, what a ride it's been. 3.5 years ago, guys. Hey, welcome, guys, tonight to the live webinar. My name is Eric Carlson. I'll be your host this evening, and I am beyond ecstatic, as you can tell. Actually, just getting a whole bunch of goosebumps again, guys, because I get to share some very powerful, life-changing information. And I know it's life-changing because it's changed my life. And I literally know now hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and guys, there's literally over 6,000 plus people in our community that are being affected by not only this community, this leadership, the training, but really just the system that we develop, guys, because there's really been nothing like this developed or created for the average brand new person to come online and like start generating an income, start shifting their life, moving their life in a positive direction. So I feel blessed. I feel honored because, like Jang said, 3.5 years ago, guys, I was not here. And I'll share that story with you here in a little bit, guys. So I want to respect your time tonight, guys. I want to get right to the point. I'm going to break it down step by step. So what you're going to see here is you're going to see a little bit of myself as well as some slides, okay? And on the slide, I'll be demonstrating and showing you exactly what we got going on. So do me yourself a favor. I'd have a pen and paper handy because I'll answer some questions at the end for you. But I really, really want you just to remove all distractions and pay very close attention all the way to the end, because it's very important you get this information. So if you can remove all the distractions, you know, just shut the doors, tell the family you'll be out in a little bit, because I'm going to get right to it tonight for you guys, because I want you to pay attention, because really the information you're about to hear when applied and taken action on can shift your life in a whole new direction. So just sit back, enjoy yourself, get some pen and paper ready to go. And I'm going to start sharing my screen. And then if there's any tech issues on the outside, guys, just let me know and I will get to this. Oh, I'm so excited to share this information with you guys. This is going to be fun. You know, I know it's really fun too, guys, is because it really, you know, we really know it changes lives. It really does. We just had an event I'll talk about here in a little bit recently, and just to have people coming up and shaking our hands and giving us hugs with tears in our eyes, it just brings me so much joy, guys. So again, welcome to the live webinar. My name is Eric Carlson. I'll be your host tonight, guys. And what Jane was talking about, the life I get to live now and what I'm doing, guys, it wasn't always like this, right? I mean, I wanted to live like this since 2004. I've really been working hard for this dream. But if you have a dream, you have a vision for your life, I highly recommend taking every bit of effort and work on growing a little bit every single day, because one day, honestly, doesn't matter who you are, where you're at in life, you can accomplish your dreams. And I'm living proof of it. We have so many people who are doing the exact same. So sit back, enjoy the live webinar. And let's talk about that for a second. How did I go from being a broke personal trainer to earning 6 figures online? See, guys, I knew early on in life, the entrepreneurs, the successful people, or the people who are successful, the people who are traveling, the people who had the lifestyle seem to be entrepreneurs, right? So that's what I decided to do early on in life. Guys, I tried a lot of different business models. I mean, I opened up an herbal supplement business, guys. That cost me $30,000 to start and crash and burn out within a few years, guys. I've also worked over 48 different jobs in my life, and I just found out that means just over broke. Maybe like you're kind of finding out, right? And also, guys, I mean, I started running a personal training company back way long time ago. I was in that business for over 12, 13 years. And guys, I chose that business because I first of all, it's my mission. I like to really help people. But I liked it because I could work my own hours. I could make I could make pretty good money. The problem was, guys, I wanted a 7-figure lifestyle, right? Which means, guys, I had the time and freedom to do what I want with my life. And as a personal trainer, I was working 8, 10, even 12 plus hours a day. It's not scalable. And then there was a crash in 2008, that depression, and everything basically turned off and I lost my entire business, guys. So I want to kind of let you know here that the information I'm going to share with you, it's not new to me. I've been in this industry since 2004. That's the first time I started dipping my toes in the water, when I was a personal trainer and a celebrity featured on magazines all around the world, guys. Even Ellen DeGeneres had me on TV shows because I was doing all these great firewalks for corporations and stuff. And guys, I invested over $20,000 off the bat trying to learn this information, guys. I just want to let you know, I mean, I tried it all out there. Honestly, I mean, I wrote 5 ebooks. I built membership sites, guys. I did the workout DVD thing. I even tried just straight up affiliate marketing. I did blogging, etc., guys. I tried it all. And, late 2010, I ended up having no money for rent. And honestly, I had to live on my Toyota 4Runner for 8 months, guys. And it was one of the lowest times of my life. And, thank God everything's changed and switched around. But guys, I just want to let you know, I've tried everything. Honestly, I've tried and failed many, many times to make money online. It wasn't until what you're going to see tonight that everything came together. And as you'll see, we really solved a big problem in the industry that myself and 95, maybe even 97+% of the industry has when it comes to failure, guys. And that's what we've really done here. We've removed the failure rate. We've removed the barrier to success. And that's what I'm going to show you tonight, how we figured that out, guys. So here's what we're going to cover tonight, okay? We're going to talk about why building online business is smarter. We're also going to talk about how to build a powerful online business, right? Then I'm also going to break down the exact components of a successful online business as well. We're going to talk about why learning the skill set of direct sales equals the freedom lifestyle. Guys, when you can learn to leverage the internet to drive leads and sales, guys, you can be making money wherever you're at in the world, doing whatever you want with your time. And again, I'm going to break it down step by step how that works. As well, guys, I want to be upfront and honest with you and right to the point, guys, because here's what I don't like that I see in the industry. And this is what we've really tried to move away from and just separate ourselves from everybody else out there. Here's what everybody else does in the industry. They'll put you on a webinar, the pumping get you all pumped up, give you all this hype, blah, 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 and get you all excited. At the end, they would do what? They hit you with this big high ticket offer and promise you the moon, guys. Well, guess what? We're not going to do that, guys. But I will tell you this. I'm going to show you what it takes to build a successful online business here in a minute. But I will promise you that if you're looking to partner with six-figure marketers, I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm going to show you how to partner with those six-figure marketers on proven, already proven profitable campaigns, guys. And when you see what it really takes to build a business online, all the expenses and time and energy, when you see this very special offer I have for you, when you pay very close attention all the way to the end, your socks are literally going to be blown right off. It's so exciting. So pay very, very close attention to this information. Now, here's how this shift really happened for me, guys. You see, like I said, I've been in the industry since 2004, failing late 2010, living out of my car, moving into 2011, guys. I was really trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my life? You know, do I go back to brick and mortar businesses? Do I go back to be a personal trainer? Or do I keep going for my dream? Well, guess what I did? And thank God I did, guys. I started another internet venture. Yes, I was still living out of my car, but I could go to the local coffee shop and sit down with my laptop and start doing this again. So I told all my friends and family, don't worry, guys. I know what I'm going to do. I found this internet marketing company I can promote and work on, and I'm going to crush it. So I begged and borrowed. I got $5,000. I got what's called all in, right? Invested all my money. Well, guess what happened? Another year went by, and I was another further $8,000 in debt. Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, I really thought I am at the lowest port of my life. I've tried this forever. What am I going to do? And here's what happened, guys. I was scrolling through my Facebook news feed, and I just saw this video, and it really just caught my eye, made me pay attention all the way through the video. And during that video, what I saw was this 19-year-old kid who was out there making $20,000 a month, who was traveling around the world, and he was promoting the exact same offer I was promoting. I was like, wait a second, how did this kid do this? Because I've been doing this for a year, he's been doing it for several months, and now he's making $20K and traveling. Here's what happened, guys. I went in and found who taught him how to do this. And guys, this is a big, huge key to success. Remember this always. You want to find a mentor, right? You want to find a mentor who's actually already accomplishing the goals that you have. And that's what I did, guys. I found my mentor, and what happened was I attended one of his live webinars. And on that live webinar, everything changed because he broke down step by step what it actually took to build a business online, what was really going on in the industry, the hurdles, the obstacles, and that's when everything changed for me, guys. And since then, everything's been just crazy for myself and Jang. Like literally, guys, when I found my mentor, that's the same time I met my good buddy Jang, guys. That was over 3.5 years ago. And since then, Jang and I and Julian and the rest of the leaders in his community, we've really traveled all across the country, you know, working with the best of the best in the industry. These are guys who make 6 and 7 figures per month, guys, learning from the best, right? I'm going to Costa Rica. I've gone to Hawaii a couple of times. Guys, I even surprised my girlfriend on April 1st. Imagine being able to do things like this. Let me pause right. This is so fun. Imagine waking up April 1st this year. I rolled over to my girlfriend. I was like, good morning, babe. Hey, you want to go to Hawaii today? She's like, what? We're not going to Hawaii. I'm like, yeah, we are. We have 10 a.m. flights. Boom. Imagine being able to size your friends and family like that. Matter of fact, just another fun tidbit. I'm actually surprising our kids tomorrow with something. Actually, I don't want to say it because there might be people out there. Anyways, point is, guys, since then, life has really changed. Now I'm not a broke personal trainer living out of my truck. I can literally wake up every day. I have a full-time 6-figure income online, and I'm still working with the best of the best in the industry, helping uplift people, and now become a representative, not just for myself and my family and with Jang and Julian and the rest of the leaders we've really worked hard for, but guys, now we're really surrounded around this amazing, amazing community that we built. And what we were able to do with this global affiliate zone community, guys, we provided the average brand new person a solution to the problems we were having before in the industry. That's why it's so special what you're seeing tonight, guys. Actually, nothing like this has been done before. So at this point, some people want to see some social proof. So just for you guys out there who, which I kind of agree, you would not want to hire a 400-pound personal trainer, right, to teach you how to lose weight. Same thing. Don't partner with a marketer or an online coach or trainer who hasn't got the results. So for those of you who need to see some cool numbers, here's a couple cool numbers, guys. Now, we like to promote different offers. One thing I was working on, you can see here, I got number 10 in the world. This was this year. Number 2 in the world. You can see I got number 3 in the world. And yes, like Jane was mentioning earlier, guys, my largest month since February has been $55,735, guys. Imagine that. 28 days, I was able to deposit that much money in a bank account. Cool, right? I overcame the hurdle, right? I got out of my car. Now life is great. Now life is awesome. It's working great, right? But this is what really we get up for. This is what Global Affiliate Zone stands for. Look at all those stars. Great that I can do it, right? But how about the average brand new person? Well, look at all those stars on there. Those are the average brand new person, just like yourself, who watches the exact same webinar, who joined our community, who clicked the button, who followed action, who are now also dominating leaderboards, creating full and part-time incomes, my friend. And that is what you're about to see. So are you ready? Because I'm going to show you right now how earning money online and on autopilot equals the real freedom, my friend. And I can tell you, once you get a taste of freedom, you'll never, ever, ever go back. Now, why am I showing this? Why am I showing those numbers and stuff? Well, first of all, my friend, it's definitely not the brag or boast, okay? Remember, I was living in my car 3.5 years ago. Nothing's changed. I'm still a great, nice person, just got a little bit more money. And it's not to say, hey, look at all the money I made, because again, that's not the type of person I am, or really anybody in our community, guys. But what it is, it's to show you proof of what's possible for you. Seriously, what's possible for you. And what's possible for you when you take action, right? You have to take action in life. You have to make a decision. You have to draw a line in the sand. You have to take action. And when you take action and you have access to a system that I use and this entire community is using, guys, you can really, really change your financial future very, very quickly, guys, very quickly. We'll bring some people out whose stories earlier or later who just, you'll be blown away. And it's the same, just like you can do, guys. And talking about a team of people, man, we have a team of like-minded people supporting you, helping you reach your goals. You can really become unstoppable. And honestly, that is a big thing that I really credit my success to. And we have an amazing community, guys. And even though, like, for the years around me, when my friends and family didn't understand what I was trying to build, I had a community, guys. I had love and support from people within this community to uplift me. And that's what you're going to have as well. Now, here's a quick income disclaimer, because I showed you some numbers, guys. Just because I'm making thousands per month here using this system, what I'm about to demonstrate, right? It doesn't mean that you will, okay? Because some people, they make no money at all. Some people make good money. And yeah, some people make a lot of money. But just like anything in life, you'll agree, your results are entirely up to you, right? Your mindset, your attitude, and your commitment, really, and your determination and your ability. Let's talk about that. Your ability to be coachable and trainable, my friend. If you can follow instructions, really, like almost like click by click instructions, you can do this, my friend. You can absolutely use and leverage the system I'm about to share with you. Now, why right now, let's talk about that. Okay, that's our first bullet point. Why is building an online business smarter? Okay, now let's look at this. First of all, you should be building an online business. Everybody on here should have some sort of business, right? Some sort of small business that you're running. Think about all the tax benefits you can have from running a small business. I was blown away. You should start looking into that, right? So, but let's look at this one little quick metric here. So you have a clear understanding of why, first of all, you want to be a business owner, but what kind of business owner? Well, let's look at this. Online versus offline. Guys, how big is your market, right? If you're going to do that, how many people can you sell your stuff to, right? Either promote your business opportunity, you sell your product or service to, right? Let's look at that. Well, if you have an online business, you have an international audience of 3.3+ billion people, okay? Now check this out. By 2020, that's going to be over 5 billion people. By 2025, that's going to be over 8 billion people. Guys, the entire globe is about to get high-speed internet access from satellites that are going to be bouncing around this planet. So every corner of the globe is going to be connected to the internet with very cheap cell phones. It's going to be cool, right? Now, on the other side, if you have an offline business, it's called traditional brick and mortar style business, where people have to go drive or walk up to your store to get there. Guys, you can only deal with local people, right? So there are definitely 3.3 billion people in your neighborhood, right? And here's another great thing about online business. Guess what? You can be open 24 hours a day. Now, how cool is that, right? Your store never has to close. You can be open 24 hours a day. And guess what? You don't even have to man the cash register, right? Because you can automate 90% of the entire process of having an online business. Guys, you can automate the process of getting leads, seeing your offer. You can automate the process of the offer being explained, right, to your new customer. And then you can automate the process where they can click a button, insert their credit card, buy your product or service, and then the product is shipped out to them. So cool, and I'll show you more about that here in a minute. Opposed to an offline business, again, you're working inside of a store, or you're hiring employees to be there 8, 10, 12 hours a day, right? No good. Now, when it comes to offline business versus online, look at a startup cost. Way lower startup cost for an online business. Opposed to an offline business, guys, I mean, or a startup cost, if you want to build like a high converting sales funnel, like starting an online business, which means this, guys. You have a product or you have a service, right? It's the same thing as brick and mortar, guys. It's just online. You just don't have a physical location. So you have a product or a service that you want to sell to market space. Well, what you want to do is you want to build what's called a high converting sales funnel around that offer. And we're going to break that down here step by step. But if you were to come to me and say, hey, could you build me one to promote my business? Well, you can see those costs anywhere between $2,100, $3,500 just to start, right? Now, not bad to start an online business, okay? Now, if you're going to try to offline, the brick and mortar traditional business, first thing you got to think about, leasing piece of property, okay? That's a hassle, 2, 3, maybe 5 years, okay? Even if your business is not successful, you're going to be stuck in a lease. As well as if you want to buy a successful franchise, look at that, $116,000, $1.9 million, right, guys? So it's a no-brainer right off the bat. Much easier to start an online business. Now, you want to know how you can build a powerful online business? Well, guess what? I'm going to break it down for you right now. Let's check this out. So here's what it takes to build a successful online business. Now, a lot of people ask me this all the time, like, Carlson, dude, you're traveling like everywhere, doing all this cool stuff and just having a great time. And like, what are you doing? How'd you get there? Well, this is exactly what it takes to build an online business, guys. This is what myself went through. This is what Jang went through. This is what Julian went through. Anybody who's been in the industry for a few years, this is what everybody has been going through. And actually, everybody still goes through, guys, until, hint, hint, when I show you what we did later. But this is what everybody has to go through. First of all, write this down. You're going to learn 1 or 2 ways to be successful in this industry. You're going to learn from mistakes, right? Trial and error, failing over and over again, buying this product, buying that service, buying this training, buying that service, right? You're going to learn from, or you can learn from a mentor, right? Find somebody who's achieved at the highest level what you want to do and then go model their behavior. I mean, seriously, model the training that they're going through, model the books that they're reading, model the lifestyle, right? And do one big thing, sell the exact same products that they're selling and model how they're selling them, guys. Do that. That's how you're going to do it, right? Find somebody who's already gone through all their mistakes and then just model the behavior. Now, Jang, Julian, I've been traveling all around the country doing that exact same thing. I mean, tens of thousands of hours, weeks spent with masterminds, searching down the best. And that's what we did, guys. So now that you have the information, you need to build what's called a high converting sales funnel. And I'll break it down step by step here in a minute. But I want you to understand what the costs are. I mean, look at this. You need something called an autoresponder. That's $348+ a year, right? To over maybe $18+ a year, depending on how many people you have on your list, right? Then there's something called a capture page. Again, another $588+ a year, okay? Webinars, you guys, you're gonna have to, first of all, learn how to host live webinars, right? Do exactly what I'm doing right here so you can present your data and your information to your audience, okay? As well as create ad videos, etc. When you have that, then you're going to need to buy a piece of software, which is another $400. And guys, the next thing you're going to need on top of this education, on top of your mentorship, you're going to need a Facebook ads education, right? Because you need to know how to take that product or that service that you're promoting and put it in front of the right eyeballs, right? Get it in front of the people who are looking for it. Now, that is a minimum of $1,000 Facebook ads education. We all spent that to get trained how to run ads, guys. And Facebook's the most dynamic platform to be marketing on for the next 4 to 5 years. So you want that education because it is laser targeted. You can put the ad in front of the right people. It's so quick and cool. Now, and the other tool, you're gonna need something to track all these links, guys, from Facebook, YouTube, Google, etc. You're gonna need a tool like ClickMagick, okay? Now, guys, so once you've found a mentor, once you've found somebody to teach you all the information that you need, then you're gonna have to go buy all these tools and you have to put them all together in what's called a high converting sales funnel. Now, that is what it takes to build a successful online business, right? That's what we're all going through. Now, let me show you what those pieces look like, right? So I just showed you the autoresponder, I showed you capture pages. Now let me show you what the components of a successful online business are so you understand how the money gets out of a successful sales funnel. Now look at this. So the first thing you need is what we call, like I've shown you, a high converting sales funnel, guys. I just showed you the back end components of it, okay? And then all those have to work in a synergistically way and connect, and explain that more in a minute. But it's all called high converting sales funnel. This is how the process works. So you find a product or a service, okay, that needs to be, that you can sell inside the market space. Now, you don't have to do what I did for years and years, and over a decade and failed, which was trying to create my own products, right? Try to build my own audience. It's really too hard to do. And I'll show you, like I talked about at the beginning, how to partner with, six-figure earners on proven profitable campaigns. But the idea is, first, you need a product or a service to sell the market space. The next thing you need is what we're really talking about, is the guts I just showed you of a high converting sales funnel. Now check this out, pay attention here. The job of a high converting sales funnel is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you, okay? Now what I mean by that is, you could be off at the beach, you could be off at Disneyland with your friends and family, you could be just relaxing in your backyard reading a book, and what happens is a high converting sales funnel is doing the job for you. And what that means is it tells your customers, your leads, we'll talk about that, your leads, it shows them through emails, through videos, through maybe webinars. It talks about your product or your service. So tell us about your product or service for you, right? Now the next thing you need is what we call traffic, right? So you need to be able to understand and know how to drive traffic into your high converting sales funnel so the sales funnel can do the selling and selling for you. If you remember, I talked about that Facebook ads education just a couple of minutes ago. You need to have an education in order to know how to drive traffic into the sales funnel. Now, as those people are moving through your sales funnel, they're getting your emails, they're telling you more about their product, the service, they're showing testimonials, they're sharing videos, they're telling you why your product, your service is the bee's knees, right? Now, what happens is some of those people are going to end up loving, and trusting your product. They're going to click the buy now button because it just makes sense, right? And boom, that's how you're going to make money through a high converting sales funnel on the internet, okay? Now, I hope you're with me. Now, check this out. Now, let's stop here for just a second, because that might seem like a lot, and I can tell you it is. I've been through it. Jang, Julian, and a lot of the other leaders here before the Global Affiliate Zone was created have been going through that, and I can tell you, my friend, everything out there in the industry, that is what people are having to go through. So when you go click on a button to join somebody's offer, they're going to tell you, go build that thing, because that's exactly what we told our customers to do beforehand. You want to know how to make money online? Here's what you need. You need all those tools and stuff. Pretty crazy, right? But now I'm going to show you right now how to cut your learning curve by 90%, my friend, because we realized it's just too dang hard to put all of these pieces together, my friend. And we decided, what can we do? Let's cut the learning curve by 90%. So like I said, normally to make money from the internet, this is exactly what you have to do, right? You need to be able to find profitable offers, right? Offers that are going to pay you enough money to create a sustainable full-time income, right? You need to be able, you need to know how to build high converting sales funnels. You need to do autoresponders. You need capture pages, email marketing, sales copy. You need to do how to do ad split testing. You need to know how to create ad videos, host live presentations, Facebook ads. You need to do and Google ads, right? As well as consultative sales calls, social media training, and data tracking, right? Normally, that is what all entails once you build a high converting sales funnel, is everything together. So you can see why 95+% of the people in the industry failed. This is why myself and most of the other people failed until we found the right mentors who taught us how to do this. Then we figured out, what if we could change the whole game by doing something crazy? So here's how GAZ, Global Affiliate Zone, has masterfully, completely changed the game and automated income. This is so amazing. So what we've been able to do is we work with some of the top guys in the industry, guys who make 6 and 7 figures a month, right? We work with them. Like I taught you earlier, find the guys who are at the highest level, go model their behavior, promote the products and services that are making them bank, right? As long as they come from integrity, they're not products going to hurt people. We don't run MLMs. We don't run any kind of scams, only things that can help people, right? So that's what we're able to do for our community. We remove you having to go out and find profitable campaigns. We find perfect offers that fit, that pay us good high commissions. As well, we look for offers that can pay us passive residual income, right? So if I'm making money, if I make $500 this month from people coming in and using the system, the next month those people renew and I still get paid $500 a month from using that system, right? So we look to build passive residual income. Very important in your life. That's something you definitely want to master, okay? You want to be able to make money while you're doing the things that you love in life, right? Also, we've also learned how to leverage sales, guys, by building this global affiliate system. So what we're able to do is we're able to train and teach people, which I'm going to show you how we do it here in just a moment, to go out there. And then what happens is the people we've trained to teach how to build and grow, because of their efforts, we get to build and grow as well. So it's absolutely perfect system designed for that. So then what we're able to do with our Global Affiliate Zone community members is we teach them specifically how to drive traffic online, right? Step-by-step, over-the-shoulder training. By the way, I'm going to show you here in just a minute what that looks like. Over-the-shoulder training, exactly how to drive traffic to the high-converting sales funnel that has been 90% automated. Why is it 90% automated? We've taken care of it. Your job is 10%. You're the one driving traffic into the funnel that's being done and managed. That's what Jay-Z has been able to do. Remove that big barrier. That's pretty amazing. So now what happens is our clients, our community members are now become those silent affiliate, and that's how they start getting paid money, guys. High commissions from promoting high ticket offers. Also, we're using the system, getting passive residual income and leverage sales from building a team in a community, all 90% done. Absolutely amazing. Now, this is the work. People often ask us, well, what's the work look like, really? You know, what do I have to actually do? If I come in this community, what's my daily job going to look like? How does your system work? Well, you're lucky because I'm going to actually walk you step by step through our back office here in just a moment and show you. But let me show you again the overview. This is exactly what our clients do and why it's so easy and why they're getting such great results. Here's what we do. We teach everybody step by step how to build and set up a fan page, okay? Now, check this out. Once the fan page is set up according to our step-by-step training, okay, we then have a whole suite of ad videos that are already proven to work within Facebook. You then download those videos, they get uploaded to your Facebook fan page. Now, what our clients do is they copy the ad copy. Again, I'm going to show you in our back office here what this all looks like. They then just copy the ad copy, paste it in there. They put their link inside there. Boom. They're following our Facebook ads training, and now guess what's happens? Now they're driving traffic to their fan page, which has their link on it. Now, guess what? This is what's so cool, guys. Now, we use laser targeted traffic, targeting on Facebook, targeting traffic, right? So now what happens, we find people who are interested in home-based businesses, starting a business online, and we are able to create the right videos and mood in those videos to get people to take action. Using Facebook, it then puts that ad in front of people's news feeds. Now what happens is, when people wake up tomorrow and our clients have gone through their training, they've loaded the video to their Facebook fan page, okay? They then, now people next day are waking up and it's showing up in people who are interested in an offer. Those people watch that video. Again, think about this. This is where some of the selling and telling is being done. In that video, they're being told a little bit about the product, a little bit about the service, and it might be something like, hey, this is Eric Carlson, and a few years ago, I was a broke personal trainer living in my car, and I figured out how to be successful online. You want to learn how to do it? Click the link above. Guess what? They click on the link above. They land on this page, which is called the capture page. Now, simply enough, if that person wants more information, boom, they click that button right there. They enter their email address, and guess what happens? The sales funnel is still working for us because now that customer or that new prospect, that new lead now gets the final part of the funnel. The rest of the selling and telling about the product or service or the business opportunities being done. And then, like I said earlier, now they like, love, and trust your product. They click the buy now button because it makes so much sense, right? And boom, that's what our community is able to do. That's why we made it so easy. That's why there's so many people getting so many results. That's why the people in the industry are going, oh my gosh, what have these guys created? Because nothing like this has been built before that simple and that easy. And honestly, the proof's in the pudding, right? It really is in the pudding. Why is that? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar. That's proof that it works, right? Because we trained, think about this. There's hundreds of you on here. We have hundreds of people that drive traffic into this offer. Think about this. Somebody followed our training, put the video inside their fan page. You saw it in your news feed. You wanted more information. You clicked the button. You entered your email address, and kaboom, you showed up tonight to the live webinar. That's proof that this works, right? Now, because remember, like I said, you saw our ad, you opted in, and now you're watching the offer. Now, my friend, I know you're probably getting excited because the only good question here is, if we show you exactly how we do all this, are you actually going to do the work? Because my friend, the results speak for themselves. The proof, again, is in the pudding. But you are going to be the only variable for which this works, guys. Are you going to be coachable? Are you going to follow the training? Are you going to leverage a system and do exactly what we show you how to do to get results? Now, this is really cool, guys. Are you getting pumped? I'm getting pumped. I'm so excited right now. Because, guys, not only is the system amazing, but this is why the Global Affiliate Zone system was built. To help the average brand new person, right? Help them build a business online to really change lives, guys. You're going to hear how some lives are changed here in just a couple minutes, guys. But this is why the system was also built. There's a major trend happening, guys. If you want to get wealthy, you want to make good money in life, you want to build legacy, you know what you do? You model the rich. You take your time, money, energy, and you put it in front of the major trends. Now, did you know this, guys? This is pretty cool. Pay very close attention right here. This is critical for you to understand. Did you know that when you check out and you purchase something online, that 90% of the time an affiliate is making commission from your purchase? Did you know that every time you type in Google for that product or service you're looking for, when you click the buy now button, some affiliate just made a commission from your purchase? What? Did you know that's going on every single day? Now, pretty cool, right? Now here, check this out. I'm going to show you one of the biggest trends that are happening that the Global Affiliate Zone was designed to leverage perfectly. Now look at this. What you're looking at here is US $1 billion in online shopping and spending, okay? Now look at 2012, $231 billion in online shopping and spending, right? Now look at, fast forward to next year, just coming up here in a couple months. It's expected to be over $370 billion in online shopping and spending, my friend. And guess what? By 2020, that's going to be over $500 billion. Can you say major, major trend? What is Global Affiliate Zone capitalizing on? Online shopping and spending, guys. It's only going to continue to increase and grow bigger and bigger and bigger because it makes sense, doesn't it? More and more people every day are coming online. More and more people are turning to the internet to buy their products and their services and to build businesses online, my friend. Now, imagine if, that's so cool, right? Imagine if you knew how to get the right offers in front of the right people, and instead of a silent affiliate earning a commission, it was you got paid because we showed you. We know how to have the right offers. We show you step by step, over the shoulder training, how to find the right people. And now because you join a Global Affiliate Zone tonight, you become a silent affiliate. You wedge yourself in the middle of that transaction, and now you're getting paid, my friend, all because you make one simple step and agree to change your life tonight. Now, this is getting cool, right? Now, what if, my friend, like I said, that's so exciting. It gets me so excited because nothing like this has been done before. Now, what if, like I said, we automated 9% of the process for you? What would that look like? What if we handed you the high converting offer, proven already get results, right? Like I said, don't have to go out there and try to go split test. First of all, learn how to split test and then go try to find offers that are actually going to pay you enough money, right? What if we just hand you the same offers that I'm promoting, that James promoting, that Julie's promoting, the same one that's helping everybody in this community promote, right? Why not just do that, leverage that? Smartest thing you can do. How about we also build your capture pages? That's right. So you don't have to incur all those costs and learn how to do split testing and get headlines, all that stuff, right, guys? As well, how about build your autoresponder? Again, not having to incur the cost or the learning curve, guys. We're removing the 90% of the process that we know everybody fails at, guys. Because guess what? We train hundreds and hundreds and now thousands of people, guys. And how about we even email you leads on our behalf? Because another skill set you do not have to learn, we'll do the relationship building for you, my friend. Then we'll even do all the sales presentations and hold all the webinars for you. I'm doing the webinar right now for you because you're going to come in the community and join us here in a minute. And guess what? For the hundreds and hundreds and the 6,000 plus people in our community who sent you here tonight. How amazing is that? So you don't have to even do that. And guess what? We'll even close the sales for you, guys. We have them. I'll explain more in a minute here, guys. But we have an amazing, amazing dynamic coaching floor, guys, that will do all the closing and sales for you and handle all your coaching calls for you, guys. And all you have to do, which I've said again, here it is. All you have to do is follow click by click training, my friend, on doing and setting up your ads. Guys, that only takes 15 to 30 minutes a day, maybe, guys. Are you excited? Because this is freaking nuts. Like, guys, I'm about to walk you through the system. I'm about to show you something really cool, but I just want to ask you a really quick question. Because we work with hundreds and hundreds of people, guys. We do, personal development with a lot of people, and it's crazy times out there, guys. It's really crazy times. And you're here tonight for a reason, right? You're here tonight because you want to make a change. You're here because you know you're meant for something better. You know that your bank account does not reflect who you are really. You know the lifestyle you're living does not reflect who you truly want to be. You're here tonight for a reason, right? Because you want to change your future. And I just want to remind you, it is so important. So important for you to be wanting and preparing and changing your future now and making those decisions, guys. You have to make your decisions today for the life you want to live in the future, guys, because the world's changing and it's changing very, very quickly. I mean, look at these headlines today. Working and poor, where are all the jobs? Will you ever be able to retire? I mean, guys, 50% of Canadians and 65% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Guys, that's a really scary thought, especially when you look at that bottom headline from Time Magazine, will you ever be able to retire? Guys, do you know if you're born in the 80s, you're going to need $2 million in the bank to retire? If you're born in the 90s, you're going to need $2.5 million in the bank to retire. Guys, how's that working out for 50% of the Canadians and 65% of the Americans, guys? That's just not happening, guys. It's really, really sad. Things are changing quickly. And, here's some of the headlines from last month. I mean, just to really anchor this in, how important it is for you to be really making a decision to change your future, guys. Because did you know, I'm a nerd for this information, by 2021, 6% of all US jobs are going to be eliminated by robots, period, right? You've already seen Lyft and Uber announce that in the next 5 years, okay, self-driving cars will be working for all of Uber, okay? Think about the thousands and thousands of Uber drivers who are now making supplemental income who are going to lose their jobs. Guys, technology is radically going to change our world, whether you understand that or not. Right now, we're entering one of the most massive growth in technology. Things are going to go so fast, guys. And even the number one job for men in the United States, truck drivers, not safe anymore because all those jobs are going to be automated by trucks. Heck, Uber just delivered the first Anheuser-Busch beer delivery for like hundreds of miles, guys. Things are changing very quickly, guys. You need to be educated. Here, an example. It's called technological unemployment. And this list goes on, guys. It goes, there's 69 plus jobs on that list. But think about this. Even the basics of jobs are going to be gone fast. Bartenders, cashiers, waiters, delivery people, fast food workers, maids, basic mechanics, medical diagnosis, legal discovery. Guys, it goes on and on. That's why really it's so imperative that you make a decision now to change your life and start a new course of action, a new direction. Are you going to wake up there tomorrow and it's going to be different? No, but maybe in 6 weeks, maybe in a year, in 3 years, you will have taken an action tonight that's going to change your life, guys. Then imagine you do that. Imagine you draw a line in the sand, and imagine now it is a few years later. And now you're waking up, and you know what? You took the heed, you took the warning, and now you're waking up. And you're financially free. All your needs are met. Your family's happy, you're happy, you wake up with a smile on your face, you're grateful, and you feel confident. You look at yourself in your mirror and you tell yourself, you know what? I get to live this life today because I made a decision years ago, weeks ago, months ago, and because of that decision to stand up and change my life, to take some sort of massive action, today I get to live the life of my dreams. I get to take care of my family. I get to travel the world, all because I stood up and I took action and I made a decision to change my life tonight. And guys, that's really it. Because guys, we show our community step by step how to get all the traffic in a high converting sales funnel. So the next time we have a webinar event, and I'm sitting here pumped up, fired up, sharing this information for you guys, you're driving traffic into the funnel, and those people are showing up tonight. Instead of them joining my team or the other hundreds of people here, they join you, and now you're getting paid, and now you're becoming that person who gets to look themselves in the eye in the mirror and go, guess what? You did it, man. You did it, girl. You changed your life because you made a decision, you changed your life, and you joined a community, you follow the program, you're coachable, and now your financial future is completely changed, and life will never be the same because you got a taste of freedom. And I can tell you, my friend, once you get a taste of freedom, you'll never, ever go back. So you ready? How about it? You want a sneak peek? I'm going to show you right now, my friends, what's going on backside of here. Now, let me go ahead and pull this out here, guys. A lot of people want to know, okay? Actually, I'll stop sharing my screen for 1 second. I'm going to pop out. I just want you guys to see my face and let you know I am freaking pumped, guys. I am so pumped. I hope this information is making great sense here, guys. I only have just a little smidge to show you guys because here's what I'm going to show you. Because like I already showed you step by step what it is like to be inside of our community, how they go and they get their ads, they put them on their fan page, and they follow our training, and then the training drives people into the sales funnel, which we do all the back end. We do the emailing, we shoot the ad videos for you, we do these webinars for you, we do the coaching calls for you, we do everything for you, right? We do everything for you, guys. And so as soon as what happens when you join a community, I want to show you step by step exactly what it looks like to go in our community. So let's take a look at that really quick, my friend. I'm so excited to share this with you. Boom. So when you join a Global Affiliate Zone community, the first thing you're going to see is you're going to land inside our back office just like this, and this is what you're going to see, okay? Look at this, all right? Again, first thing you're going to start is you're going to click on this button. You're going to watch a welcome video for our guy who brought us out tonight, the co-founder, the master boss, Matthew Jane, guys, and he's going to break it down step by step there in a quick 8 minutes, tell you welcome to community and how to get started. And guess what, my friend? This is so easy because all you got to do, you start right there. Step number 1, coaching process. And all you do, each one of these, as you can see, mine are all green. Okay, mine are all green right there, okay? Because they're all, I've unlocked everything, right? Yours, the first one, and everything will be locked until you go step by step. So once you complete the coaching process here, and that's done, then you go to step number 2. This will be unlocked all the way down. So let's just give you an idea of what that looks like inside your coaching process first. So what you do is you're gonna go step by step through. You're gonna watch the intro video. There's a boy, Matt Jang again. And guys, you go step by step through all of this process right here, okay? All these videos, boom, 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 all the way down to your lesson 10 right there, okay? So once you've completed all your training right there, you're getting everything set up, you're getting your business understanding, then you're gonna go into your basic training, guys. Now this is just so cool. Look at this. How cool is this, guy? Look at this, step-by-step basic training. Guys, we thought of everything to make it as easy as possible for you. So after you watch the introduction video, you have a complete understanding of what's going on, step by step, here you go. Setting up your ads, seizing your fan page, moderating your fan page. Everything is there for you, my friend. All done, ready to go, all the way down to placing your very first ad. And look at this, over-the-shoulder training. There's our boss, Dalton, right there, just crushing this out for you guys. So cool, right? So training center, once you completed that, then, guys, we teach you high-level training. This is the stuff that our mentors taught us how to do. step-by-step training, how to set up your daily goals, what's your what we call your daily method, DMO, daily method of operation, right? So you know how to work your business every single day, guys, just like the top earners in the business do, because all you got to know how to do is allocate and do your work in your business properly. Your step-by-step training, guys. Then you go on your dashboard. This is really cool. And look at this, guys. We even have some real-time statistics. Like here we got real-time leaderboards right here. Tell you who's got the most sales going down. There's all your sales right there, guys. Look at this. Remember I told you about the marketing materials? Done for you, guys. We even create the ads. Every single month, we're rolling up new ad videos back here for you. You simply download the video, load it to the Facebook fan page like we've been talking about, right? Then you go to here, you copy your ad copy, boom. You're going to paste that onto your Facebook fan page. Then you're going to go, boom. You're going to copy your link right here with the landing pages, which we create for you, all coded back to you, boom. And then you're going to be running ads, these video ads to there. When the people click that link, they go into the high converting sales funnel, which we showed you step by step, and boom, guys. Then real time, you can see all your leads coming in back here. Here's where all your links are. Guys, how cool is this? And look at this, tracking. Guys, we can track all the way to sale, guys. So when you know how much a lead is, you know how much money to spend per lead to get a sale, guys. This is just high level stuff here, guys, all the way down. Just amazing. Look at this, guys. And here's we even have our news and update section, guys. And look at our community. Look at our community, guys. Now, the community will be built inside Global Affiliate Zone soon here. I just want to show you here. Look at our community online. This is Facebook. 6,400 plus active members, guys. Really rocking and rolling, guys. So that is what it takes. That is what it looks like inside our system step by step. Pretty cool, right? I know you're pumped because, you know, this is the most dynamic platform ever built. Matter of fact, guys, there's been over $200,000 in development on the dynamic response system on the back end, okay? Or $50,000 invested in the high-level coaching floor, guys, all done for you guys. Now, by now, you're probably wondering how much, right? Because you saw, right? You saw what it really takes to build an online business. It takes a lot, my friend. It really, really does. But we've gone ahead and eliminated all the problems and all the issues for you, right? So by now, you're probably wondering how much. Now, here's what, guys. When you join our success team, when you join a GAZ Global Affiliate Zone tonight, okay, here's exactly, just to make sure you know crystal clear what you're getting access to. When you join a community, you're going to get everything that we showed you inside that back office, step-by-step, over-shoulder training as well, my friend. When you join, you're going to get a half-hour coaching call from our professional coaches and mentors to map out a step-by-step game plan for you guys. When you're going through that coaching process, there'll be a button back there that says, boom, book your coaching call. You go to our calendar, you book in your time, boom, 30-minute coaching call. So you can get on there with your business coach, and they can go tell you, okay, I make this much money. I want to make this much money. How do I get from step A to step B? That's how you do it, right? Pretty amazing, guys. As well, within 24 hours of joining our community, guys, you're going to get a 2 to 3 minute welcome call from our business coach to say, hey, welcome to Global Affiliate Zone. Just wanted to make sure that you understand how to get started. Go to step 1, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to see you on a coaching call. Guys, very cool. As well, guys, like I showed you, you're going to go through the 3-hour coaching and mentor training, guys. This is the same mentor and training from our mentors, guys. We begged them. They came out. They give us this training, guys, for you to show you exactly how to leverage the system to make full-time income online. As well, guys, like I talked about, you're going to get access to $250,000 dynamic response system, guys. A lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of genius has gone into building this. As well, you get access to our private team groups, weekly webinars, and our weekly trainings, my friend. And again, all the mentorship tools and training you need to be a successful online business. Honestly, that's priceless. Like I said, once you get a taste of freedom, you'll never go back. As well, remember that Facebook ads training course, guys? Well, it's already included. I already showed it to you guys. You're going to get that when you join a Global Affiliate Zone right now. Now, guys, we work with some of the top guys in the industries, and they actually sell $30,000 and $40,000 packages. And these guys looked at our system like, oh my gosh, guys, like you guys need to be charging well over $30,000 for this package because there's no such system ever developed like this. And you guys are, wow, what the heck? So we could not do that, right? We're out to help the average brand new person, guys. And we put the brand new average customer first in this, right? We want to help the average brand new person create a business online. So we love the compliments. We really appreciate everybody's trying to tell us what we should be charging for this. But we said, you know what, guys, we got to figure out a way to break this down in a monthly bite-sized thing for everybody because we want to help people, right? So here's what we did. We said, you know what, guys, we could break this down to about $500 a month. It'll cover most of the tech costs and stuff for the month. And that should get everybody going, right? Because you got 9% done auto-made system done for you. Boom. Pretty no-brainer, right? And then we decided, you know what, guys, come on, can we crunch some numbers? Can we really take it down a little bit more to really help as more people? Because maybe we can help more people if we just bring it down to maybe, say, $198 a month. We crunched those numbers, guys. We went through and we said, you know what, we could do it. Let's bring it down to $198 a month. That's a pretty fair price. You get everything done for them, the coaching calls, the sales calls. You got me doing the webinars for you guys. You got the highest tech team running it back. And we said, you know what, guys, $198's fair. And then we said, you know what? Oh, could we do it? Could we do something really crazy, really amazing? I know you're by now, you're like, dude, Carlson, I'm ready. I'm chomping at the bit. Let me in, brother. So here's what I do, guys. You know, despite what everybody told us we should be doing and charging for this, guys, which is thousands of dollars, we decided, guys, to give you everything because we really want to help you. It's the success stories. It's the tears in your eyes. It's the, it's the hugs that we're affecting and changing lives, guys. So here's what we decided to do. You're going to get the entire global affiliate zone system, 9% done for you, automatic system. So excited, guys, for $99 a month, my friend. $99 a month to start your own global affiliate zone business, guys, leveraging the system, getting paid 30% commissions from promoting the system, making high ticket sales on the back end, promoting other systems. Guys, it's so absolutely amazing, guys. So it's time to make a decision, guys. We've been over the numbers. There's 3.3 billion people online. That's only going to grow bigger and bigger. We talk about why an online business makes total sense, guys, right? We talk about how to automate your online business, right? And guys, we've done it for you. You don't even have to go out there and do it. We talked about how to get wealthy. We talked about why you don't want to miss this, guys. This is the best opportunity ever seen online, guys. And we talked about people like you making thousands of dollars online, guys, right? And when you learn the skill set of direct sales marketing, well, heck, you have the freedom lifestyle, my friend. So, guys, it's time to take action. I bet I can do this pretty fast. Bam, bam, bam. Did I? Let's see. I did. It worked. Guys, here's what you're going to do for us right now. I think it worked. Let's see. Guys, here's what you can do for right now. Okay, guys? I'm so pumped to do this, guys. $99 a month to get everything go, guys. So here's what you do. Go ahead and refresh your page right now. An orange button will pop up right below this video. It looks just like that. Click on the orange button and join the Global Affiliate Zone community right now, my friend. Now, guys, this is a limited time offer. What we can charge is $99 a month, guys. I mean, we've been told well over $1,000 a month we should be charging for this thing, guys. There's no access. I mean, you have a 9% done marketing system with the high-end dynamic response system in the back. You have a high-end coaching floor doing all the sales for you. You got the best in the industry closing sales and doing the sales presentations and creating ad videos for you and ad copy. So, guys, we're starting this off. We want to just give it to you for $99 a month, guys. Don't know how long we can actually do that, guys. So, guys, I'm going to leave you with a quick quote here, and then I'm going to pull out some amazing people to share their story with you guys because I want you to understand the impact of the system that you have and the real value. It's really hard to describe here in about 45 minutes exactly the type of value you have here, but it's huge, guys. So, guys, I want to leave you with this quote from Napoleon Hill. Successful people make decisions quickly and they change them very slowly. And unsuccessful people make decisions very slowly and they change them often and quickly, my friend. Procrastination is the #1 killer of success. Do not wait another day to take action on your dreams. Never. Because the moment you stop and you do that, you could be putting your dreams off months and months, if not years ahead. You guys, you have to take action when you see the right things and you go ahead and move forward, guys. So the only question is, are you next? Are you going to be your next 10K earner? Are you going to be your next 50K earner? Are you going to be traveling the world? Are you going to be taking care of our family? Are you going to be coming out to our live events, guys? We do these live quarterly events where people come out, guys, and they stay with us, work with us in these big mansions. And guys, that's what we want for you. We want you to see what it's like to live the laptop lifestyle, freedom lifestyle, where you can take care of your family and live the great life, guys. So I really hope you guys are clicking on that button right now. I'm going to stop sharing my video really quick here and see what's going on in the community. And wow, I just want to answer some questions, see what's going on. Jang, are you there, boss? Are they pumped and fired up to that? What's going on out there?
Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of people who are pumped up. And this is what's cool, guys. And I'm going to touch on a couple things here. And because there's a lot of people that are pumped, that are ready, that are I'm in. And then there's a few people that have another thing. And you know what? I'm not even going to spend too much time addressing it. But I'm going to be one thing really quick. And they're like, you know what? They were saying there's one thing I wanted to really touch on because it makes me laugh. And this is actually the exact reason. Someone's like, well, what if you're broke and you can't afford to do this? And the fact is that's the exact reason why you should. Okay. And I'm going to address this really quickly because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because there's way too many people that are pumped and excited to do this, guys. This was way harder like a few years ago and way more difficult than all this stuff that we put into here. And for $99 a month, like go to look at any business ever. You're spending like $250,000, $1 million to buy a McDonald's, like all these things. $99 a month to start a business have the potential to earn $10,000 to $100,000 a month. It's like really? Like that's the thing. And it's like, this is the thing, guys, is that if you keep doing the same fucking thing over and over and over again like you're doing, you're going to keep being broke. You keep taking the same actions, keep doing the same things, you're going to be broke, and you're going to continue living like that. And if that's what you want to do, perfectly fine. There's nothing, we can only help the people that want to get help, right? But if you're sick and tired of being broke, you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you're sick and tired of not being able to go travel and do things that you love, then you got to start doing something different, or you're going to be coming back 12 months from now, come onto the webinar, and then be in the exact same damn position that you are right now, unless you make a choice to start taking different actions if you ever want to see different results. Guys, like, this is one of the biggest things ever. There's so many people that we're going to be bringing them out one by one here. And you know what? This is, I'm going to share my screen quick just because I just saw this before we jumped on the webinar. If you guys can share it, can you see that, Carlson? Yeah. Okay. So look at this. I was looking through my newsfeed before the webinar. You guys are like, oh, I can't afford this, or I'm broke. I'm like, you know why? Like, this is, if you're like, I can't afford this, you can't afford spending $99 to, this is one of the guys in our team who quit his job in 90 days. So Brian Hodgins, one of the leaders in our community, his buddy Jesse, just in 90 days quit his job. And from October 1st to October 26th, he's earned $42,795. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty easy way. And that was just in my newsfeed that I just saw doing, like, that I just saw right now, just randomly. And it's like, oh, it's like, this is what doesn't make sense for me. If you want to have the simplest, easiest solution to earn a full-time income online, there is nothing better than this. Guys, a few years ago when we first got started, when Carlson's talking about all this stuff, like, most of you guys are clicking the orange button below and getting joined. And you know what? The biggest part, and I'll get into this, but most of you guys, like a few years ago, when Carlson was starting, we didn't have an automated system like this. Me and Carlson had to find people and learn how to do every single piece of the puzzle. We had to build our own capture pages. We had to shoot our ad videos for one, build our own capture pages, which means we had to build it all together, hook it up with an autoresponder, learn how to write our own emails, learn how to do our own thank you pages, learn how to do our own sales videos or our own webinars, learn how to do our own coaching calls. And we didn't make $1 until every piece of that worked. And guess what? I was making $10 an hour at a butcher shop when I got started. I was eating 24-cent packs of Mr. Noodles because I knew that if I kept working at that butcher shop making $10 an hour and kept doing the same shit and didn't give this a chance, guess what I'd be doing right now? I'd be at a butcher shop making $10 an hour, maybe 12, maybe in the 3 years that I haven't been working there, maybe I would have got a $2 raise in that time. But I knew that the only way I was ever going to see a different result is if I started taking different actions. You can't do the same thing over and over and over and over again and expect different results, right? And some people are okay with that. Some people are okay with being broke. Some people are okay with living paycheck to paycheck. Some people are okay with their current situation. And you know what? If you're happy, you fucking won. That's the whole point of life, is to do something that you love with the people that you love. And if that's where you're at right now, you won, right? But the reason why you're on this webinar right now is probably because you're not winning and you want to be able to create a life for yourself. You want to be able to spend more time with your family. You want to go on trips. You want to be able to do the things that you love with the people that you love. And this, by far, you just saw that. That was one guy in our community who in 90 days quit his job. We have multiple people. Eric Street, who's going to come out here in a little bit, just had a $10,000 day. Like, what would that do for your life? What would that do? Just an extra $3,000 a month if that was all it was, right? What would that do to change your entire life? Would you spend more time with your kids? Maybe would you put them in more sports, right? Maybe would you get them better equipment? Maybe you go on trips with them. Maybe you take your wife on a vacation or your boyfriend, or maybe you go out and do the things that you love. Maybe you quit your shitty job that you hate. Like, start thinking about the possibilities, because the fact is there's never been more opportunity online than there is right now, and there's never been an easier, simpler solution. Guys, when I say we had to build all of that stuff and we didn't make $1 till this worked, we build your capture pages for you, and it's proven to work. It's already done 7 figures in sales, so you don't even have to try and make it. We build the capture page for you. We capture the leads for you. We mail the leads for you. We make sure they show up to the webinar. Carlson does the webinar. Then we have our call floor do the coaching calls for you and make sure that everything's done for you. And literally all you're doing is, you know, that beach video or whatever video you saw on your newsfeed that got you here, you take that same video, put it on your fan page, and that's literally your 10%. That all you're doing is you're taking that and you're running ads on your fan page. And never before has something been that simplified. Like I was saying in the beginning, we had to build all of that stuff. We had to build every single piece of the puzzle. It didn't make $1 till it worked. Coming here, you have 90% of this automated. When you click that orange button below and get started, and you get started, you're going to get going through the coaching process right away. That alone, you couldn't even get access to unless you went to my mentor and paid him $30,000. But you get it when you come into our community. It's going to go in depth into where you're at right now, where you want to be, so we can bridge that gap and get you there as fast as physically possible. And then we'll get you onto our basic training. We'll get you booked in on a coaching call so that they can get on, map out that game plan for you, right? And then get you under your basic training. That's going to take you from setting up your fan page to taking our videos that are already done for you and putting up your very first ad. And that's the only difference between the people that I'm about to bring up here and yourself is the time, effort, and energy they put in. Literally all they did was do that exact process I just laid out. And that's why a lot of you guys are actually here right now. And so you guys don't have to hear it from me, you know, just because I went from making $10 an hour to making $131,000 in a month. Like, cool, I'm sure you can do that. I'm sure Carlson could do that. But what about me being brand new? So what I wanted to do is bring out people that just so not too long ago, guys, were in the exact same position that you're in right now. And literally the only difference between where they're at and where you are is the time, effort, and energy that they put in when they clicked that orange button below and they got signed up. So let's jump in. Don't take it just from me. Let's take it from let's see if we got Eric Street. You there, boss? Let's see if we got Eric or whoa.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hey. Dude, you pumped me up.
Let's get it, dude. Let's
Tell
man.
what's up. All right, guys. So basically, my name's Eric Street. I'm nobody special, guys. I'm an active duty soldier here in the United States Army. I'm stationed here at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Yes, I'm a paratrooper. That's kind of a thing around here. And not too long ago, guys, just a year ago, about a year, and we're coming up on the second week. I was just like you, watching this exact webinar. At the time, you know, I was a broke soldier. I had, you know, was living in the barracks, only had, you know, I had thousands and thousands of dollars of debt, 2 car notes, all this stuff. And it was just simply, I had to make a change. I felt that I simply had, you know, no purpose in life. And I've been able to come from that right into, like Jake said, guys, on Monday, I had a $10,000 day and I'm still active duty. Guys, this is something that is possible for you. But what I want to do, and I love doing this, recently I've just been starting stories every time I come on these webinars and relating. I was sitting in, and I've been saving this since Halloween because we didn't have a webinar on Monday. So I've been saving this since Halloween. We had a redeployment mission, and I was with one of my E5s, and we were sitting there talking about a Halloween party. And I was talking about how I wasn't going to go because I had stuff to do with my business. And he started talking with one of the other soldiers there. He said, "Oh, come on, man. You get to Halloween is about putting on a costume and making you feel like you are actually worth something for one day." And I looked at him, I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, Halloween is about having one day where your life is not miserable." Guys, if that is how your life is, if you feel that is how life is, that is not how life is. Let me just make that very clear. Life, guys, is what I'm about to enjoy when I get out of the Army in 15 months. I will never have a boss again. Why? Because I joined this opportunity. If you are feeling like you are stuck in a rut, like you are miserable, like you feel like there's something missing in your life, you go work, home, work, home. You need to make a change. You need to take action. Guys, it's $99. If you cannot come up with $99, you're not out of money. You're out of ideas. There are plenty of ways. When I started this, guys, I had $22 in my bank account. That's it. The Army pays me less than $1,000 every 2 weeks, and I have to jump out of planes for that paycheck. So it's one of those things where I didn't make excuses. I took action, and I got results. I am now well into 6 figures earnings in my business, and I just had a $10,000 day, guys. $10,000 is about 3/4 of what the Army paid me all year last year. So if you want that kind of lifestyle, guys, what could you do with that? Earnings like that. You would no longer have, like, for example, in the military, from a military perspective, you could leave the military, never have to go downrange again, never have to sit on staff duty on Christmas, holidays, Halloween, you name it, away from your family. You know, a lot of people in the military, I know because I've talked to them, they have watched their children grow up through a computer screen. And we sacrifice way too much to have to deal with something like that. So if you feel like you're in a situation that you must make a change, that you are not happy, guys, click that button. Pay that $99 and get started with us. This is your opportunity. This is your vehicle to that life that you want, to get out of that life that you hate, that you are miserable about. Life is too good and too short to stay over here miserable. So, long story short, guys, if you want the good life, if you want the happy life, if you want the life that all of these members on this panel are experiencing, there's a button right there. You should click it. But that's pretty much all I got, Jang. Hope that.
Dude, I love it, bro. I love seeing how far you've come in just such a short amount of time, dude. You've grown in so many ways, more than just financially. And this is one thing that you guys are going to realize when you click the orange button below and join with us, is that this is so much more than teaching you guys how to make fucking money. Yeah, that's one thing, but money isn't fucking everything, guys. It's not.
No.
You know what it is? Money is not fucking everything. And I'm sorry for swearing. I'm just using that as my exclamation points. But like the fact is that for money is not like, money isn't everything, okay? But money is the biggest stressor in the entire world. And stress is one of the biggest killers out there, right? So if you can make enough where that you don't have to stress about money anymore, you don't have to worry if your rent's gonna be due. I went to overdraft pretty much every week when I was making $10 an hour at a butcher shop. I was like, I would use that $500 overdraft like it was $500 in my bank account. Like that was how I used it. And it sucked. It would stress me out every single day. That's not how life is supposed to be like, right? And what you're going to realize when you become a part of our community, when you click that orange button below and you join right now, is that the biggest thing we're going to be focusing on is developing you into the best version of yourself so that you can live the happiest, most fulfilling life that you possibly can. Wake up every morning fucking excited to get up, not waking up every morning like I used to do and waking up to an alarm clock, pressing snooze 18 times, and then going and cutting meat up and putting them on kebabs for freaking 8 hours, hating my life. No, life should be meant to be abundant. Life should be meant to be you waking up excited, right? Being able to do the things that you love with the people that you love. And the biggest thing that you're going to get with us is we're going to be working on you. We're going to be focusing on you and developing you into the best version of yourself to live the most happiest, fulfilling life you possibly can. And as you can see, Eric's an exact product of that. And we're going to keep going. We got another buddy right here, Anton, who's been killing the game here. And he came in less than Anton, you there about, what was it, 4 months ago? A little over 4 months?
Yeah, about 4 months and a week. 4 months, around 4 months, I would say.
Yeah, around 4 months ago. So where were you at before, and what have you been able to do so far now?
Yeah, awesome. How are you guys all doing tonight? So where I was before, I was in this really poor state where I was traveling across the country. I was going all over, learning from mentors, paying out the wazoo, spending every dollar I had to learn from all these millionaires who were living these laptop lifestyles all over the internet, and they're showing all these lifestyles and these amazing these amazing destinations that they're traveling to. And I really wanted to live that freedom lifestyle, right? Like you see this all the time. You see these people living these, like, it seems unrealistic, but I've been able to just in 4 months, manifest that lifestyle with GAZ. When I plugged in, I got right to work. And I mean, now I'm in Orlando. I'm in like a little, it's a theater room out in Disney World. And then next week I'm going to Phoenix, and then I go to New Orleans for a few weeks. Then I go to Cancun actually with Jang and everyone here in GAZ. And none of that would have been possible if it weren't for this system. I have countless of people that have come in that I've exposed this to and are having massive success. And it's like Jang was saying, it's not even about the money anymore. It's about all these people coming out and actually plugging into something where they're working towards big goals and they're helping their families out by providing that income that they need. And it's a beautiful thing that we have going here. I've seen already a few people join tonight that I've brought into the webinar. I'm super excited. Congratulations on you guys. Super, super pumped to be working with you personally. I'll be reaching out with you tonight, later tonight, and also everyone else that's joining. Congratulations! Like, you know, you're gonna see that people actually care about you here. They're gonna reach out to you. They're gonna talk to you. They're gonna work with you. It's not like you're clicking that buy button and then they disappear. We actually work with you, like the people that you're seeing right here in the camera. So awesome! Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much, Eric. Global Affiliate Zone. You guys are awesome. And I love what we're doing here, man. This is great.
Dude, thank you, dude. I can't wait for Mexico, bro. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Ton of fun, dude. And yeah, that's awesome. And we'll keep going. We actually got Kimberly in the house here as well. Kimberly actually joined with us a little while back, and it was actually cool. This is another thing that's really cool, guys, is that, you know, before, when I was at the butcher shop, I couldn't just make sporadic trips randomly at all. And my brother ended up playing at the T12s in Toronto at the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium. And because I can set my own schedule, do whatever I want, I literally booked my flight and booked a hotel the day before, flew out there. Little did I know, Kimberly actually worked there. I got to hang out with her and hang out with her today. We went out, had some dinner and stuff. I put her on a go live, held her accountable. And actually since then, she's been being able to come in and crush it. I don't want to take away too much of your story, but I'd love for you to come out and share a little bit, Kimberly.
Thanks, Matt. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Awesome. So yeah, I started this about 10 months ago, and before I was doing that, I was a university student, and I had gotten a degree and I had graduated, and I thought, hey, I'm going to be starting my life and getting a career that I'd be able to actually start making an income more than minimum wage and be able to pay the bills and rent. But unfortunately, I really, really soon realized that I was making minimum wage still. So unfortunately, because going to university, I was in a lot of debt, and I needed to find a way in order to get that debt down and to be able to just pay for the necessities of life and just kind of go with that. And I had moved to a big city thinking that the opportunities would be around, and they weren't. There was a little bit more competitiveness there, but that's okay. And my mom actually had to step in and actually help me out. So I've been working really, really hard. When I first got in, I was a little bit skeptical. So it took me a while to kind of come around, and I just kept coming and hanging out with these guys and listening to all their stories. And I know they're real, they're genuine. And I actually went out to Vegas with those guys, and I met them. And when I went out there, it just reaffirmed everything and the reasons why I had joined. And I'm doing this because I want to get myself out of debt, and I want my family to be out of debt, and I want to help my friends and family. Like, that's the main goals. And I want to be able to actually travel the world and experience things and have this life that I've always desired, and just keep tending to push it off just because I think that I have to go to school and do all the traditional things that my parents did. But I mean, it's a different world now, guys. And I've learned that pretty quick, and I learn this all the time from these guys. These guys amp me up all the time, and I'm so thankful that I was able to meet Jang and that we were able to hang out and go and have dinner and just be able to do that go live, because it really put a fire under me. And I've been doing amazing lately. I've been able to crush some of my goals that I've been creating for myself, and I've been able to help my team. And I've proven to myself that I can make money online, and it's easy, guys. It's easy. It's not that hard. And you're just going to be sitting there. And if you're thinking it's hard, you're limiting yourself. It's not hard. You just need to sit down and focus. And I wasn't tech savvy either. So that just goes to show, like, I know a lot of my friends, they know that I'm not very good with computers, but I'm able to do it. And I've been doing it, and I continue to do it now. And I can't wait to sit here and travel with these guys. And I know that I've already created some time freedom for myself. So I'm excited to see everybody and work with all of you, because that's what wakes me up, and that's what makes me excited in the morning, is to sit here and be able to inspire people. And you need to start reaching for those goals. Don't push them aside. Life's too short. So that's really it.
I love it. I love how far you've come just from even before. You're so comfortable on video now, and you're amazing. Way to go! And it's so awesome to see, guys. And it's so cool. And actually, what was cool is actually how you got to to Vegas, just to even further, like, guys, biggest thing is like about this community, and like when you genuinely care about helping people create results and helping people change their entire life, it's like the money follows. When you take your first approach is like, how do I help the most amount of people? And that's our biggest thing at Global Affiliate Zone, is how do we help the brand new person and help as many people as we possibly can? And so we actually ran a contest, right? We actually ran a contest. Kimberly won, and she got her place paid for and her ticket flown out. She got flown out to Vegas for us and came out. So it's like we're always looking for ways to be able to help people and in any way that we possibly can. But one thing I wanted to touch on there that you were mentioning is like, it's not hard. It's like, what's fucking hard? Sorry again for sorry. You know what's hard? You know what's hard when you were born and you tried to walk for the first time? Or like you first tried to ride a bike. It's like no one's born with the ability to ride a bike or walk or eat or do anything, never mind make money online. It's just you don't know how to do it. You never practiced it. You never learned how. The fact is, that's why we put this all together, so that you can learn how to do this. And as you start doing it, all of a sudden it just gets easier and easier. Like right now, when you first started to walk, it was hard. You fell on the ground. You couldn't even stand up properly. You couldn't even balance. But do you even think about it now? No, you just get up and walk around all the time, and it's not even something that you even think about, right? And the only reason that happened is because you put time, effort, and energy into learning how to walk. Just as you put time, effort, and energy learning how to earn an income online after you click that orange button below and join with us, it very easily becomes extremely simple to be able to do, and anyone has the ability to be able to go out and do it. And this is one of the things that people – I've been seeing this a lot, and so many people underestimate the potential that every single person has. Guys, I'm not fucking special. Neither is Carlson, neither is Anton, neither is Kimberly. We weren't born superhumans. Like, we literally put time, effort, and energy, and we didn't have any special skill sets that were going to help us. We just put the effort in. We followed the training. We went through the coaching. We did what we were taught, and we put as much as we possibly could into this because we wanted to create a better life for ourselves. And that's essentially the only difference between all the people that just came out right now and yourself, the people that are watching this webinar right now, is literally the time, effort, and energy they put in after they click the orange button below and join. Again, guys, we have over 6,000 people in our community. We have tons of people inside that are working. We have team calls every single week. We got all the training you possibly need. There's over 6,000 people, so you can be getting in little groups and chatting with them every day and getting all your questions answered and bouncing ideas off each other. Like, we're a family here that's working together to help every single person get to where they want to be. And the fact is right now is if you're not where you want to be right now, right? If you're not where you want to be right now, it's where you're at is a direct result of the thoughts and the actions that you've taken so far. So you can keep doing the same thing, you can keep thinking the same stuff, you can keep taking the same action, keep doing the same things, and you're going to keep getting the exact same results. But you can take one different action. Guys really have no idea what one action can do as a possible ripple effect on your entire life. I made one decision, and I clicked one button 3 years ago. That took me from making $10 an hour at a butcher shop, making over 100 grand a month. Kimberly, the same thing. That's one button that took her from getting started, being broke, and now inspiring people, coming out on videos, being more confident, being more happy in her life, leading her team, and completely changing her whole life. Same with Anton, same with Eric Street, same with tons of other people in our community. And literally, again, the only difference was the time, effort, and energy they put in after they clicked that orange button below and they joined right now, guys. That's literally right. This is one of the. I want to see what some of these guys are saying here. But this is the thing, right? It does not get any easier than this. Me and Carlson can attest to this. I've spent tons of money trying to figure out how to make money online, and there's a lot of bullshit out there, guys. There's a lot of shit out there that doesn't work. They just take your money, or they don't give you help. They don't show you what they're doing. They don't do anything like that. Guys, we show you everything. We give you our funnels. We give you our ads that we use. We give you every single piece. We have our call floor, call your leads for you. Like we give you everything you possibly need as long as you're willing to come through and be coachable and trainable, follow the steps. It's literally click by click as if you're sitting over our shoulder and watching us click every button as you go and do it. We show you how to do every single step along the way. We map out a specific game plan for you as soon as you get in to map out exactly where you're at right now and where you're looking to be, so we can bridge that gap and get you to living that most happy, fulfilling life that you possibly can, right? The only difference between everyone here, like I said again, is clicking the orange button below and joining. And it's literally the time, effort, and energy that all these people put in. Now I know Carlson wanted to go into, Carlson, you there, boss? We'll go into a couple things here, but that was one of the big things, guys, is that there's nothing that you'll never find. And there, we have people that have tried to, like, they come in like, oh, I don't know, and they'll go look, and they waste a bunch of money everywhere, and they come back, and they're like, oh my God, Jang, I should have just stayed here the whole time. Why'd you let me do that? Well, I'm sorry. Like I told you guys that this is we've been doing this for a long time. We failed for a long time to put this process together, and we will never stop making the simplest, easiest solution for the newest person, so that if you don't know how to use computers right now, you don't even know how to post a picture on Facebook, great. That's why we made this stuff. We had Steve King come in, who's in his 40s, had no idea how to use a computer. He actually didn't even own one. He had to sneak out to his in-laws' house to put up his ads, right? Didn't even know how to post a picture on Facebook. Did $7,000 his first month. He's down up to $45,000 in a month. He's made over 6 figures with us. And he didn't even know how to post a picture on Facebook. But what did he know? He knew that if he didn't do it, he wasn't going to change his results at all. He clicked the orange button. He got signed up. He followed the training. He did what he was taught. And of course, he was able to go out and get those results, right? So what's up, brother?
How awesome, man. I just love it. I just love it. I love hearing people change their lives. I love seeing people taking the action. And I'm just so grateful, man, because, you know, like they've heard and you've been telling them, it wasn't always like this, guys. Actually, it's not always like this. It's like this here in the Global Affiliate Zone. Go out there and try to promote another offer. Go out there and try to do it. Any offer. If you want to do MLM, you want to do direct sales, you want to do affiliate marketing, guess what? Any offer you're going to go to online to try to build a business online, you're going to have to build this type of system. And you're going to have to get the education. You're going to have to invest the time, the energy, the tool, to get all the tools. And guys, it's not easy. We know most people fail at this, right? The only reason we've succeeded is because we kept going and taking the beatings and going year after year after year. And we finally got so frustrated, guys. You're like, help the new people, because we were the new people too. And then as we were learning from the best mentors in the industry and still do every week, how do we help the new people though? Because they don't have that type of access, right? So this is why that system was developed. This is why we everything come together, because we know the struggle that you're going to go through. We just know it. You're going to see an offer out there. Some shiny button's going to go, oh my God, I can get rich this month and make 10K. Click buy, and you're going to spend some money. You're going to go through some crap ass training. You're going to fall in. You're going to go, the system doesn't work, and it falls apart because you're not going to be support there. You're not going to have a coaching call flow. You're not going to have a 90% done for the automated system. There's nothing like this out here, guys. That's what's so exciting about it. And really, the excitement, guys, you see me get excited? It's honestly not because my bank account keeps doing this. It's really because I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you because, I mean, we could line up hundreds of testimonials tonight, guys. And what really gets Jang and I fired up is when we see you from the decision you make right now. That's it. Same decision everybody who made that has results in their life. They made a decision. They drew a line in the sand. They said, I'm going to take action. I'm going to do this. And because you get to take that action tonight, you're going to start changing your life. You start growing. And then when you get to meet us in person, I mean, it's just, you're just like all that. We get teary eyed. We're like, oh my God, it's you. You're a real person. You're like real Jang. You're like real Carlson. Like, yeah, we're real people. And we're just like you guys. We're just like you. We're real people who've had a dream, who've wanted to go for our dreams, who've had a vision for our life, who decided, you know what, we're not going to give up on our dreams. We're not going to settle from some job that's just going to pay us enough to just get by week after week and be part of 62% to 50% of Canadians who are living paycheck to paycheck. Because guys, that, you know, for me, I have a family. I have a family of 4 now, right? 3 kids and a girl. Like, even for yourself, you have to think about how much money can you generate and how can you do that in the most effective way so you have your free time. Most of you think out there you want $1 million. You may, maybe you do. But guys, I can tell you, you really just want the freedom to freaking breathe. Just the freedom to breathe. It gives me goosebumps thinking, guys, because I remember the first time I got a deep breath, I'm like, oh my God, I'm okay. Oh my God, I'm not struggling. Like, I'm not just trying to keep my head above water anymore. Like, oh my God, I can feel what that feels like, guys. That's why I said over and over again, the feeling of once you taste this freedom, you'll never go back. You know, because if you've been drowning, like you may be drowning now, it may feel like the world's it's just too much for you. And I'm telling you, my friend, it really just takes a decision. And you know, is it just because you're gonna click this button? Well, clicking that button is telling the universe that, you know what, this person wants to change. That tomorrow they're not going to be different. that are going to make a decision right now in the deep of their heart of the hearts and their consciousness and their soul. And because they click that button, because they're going to make that decision and say, you know what, I'm going to change my life today. The universe goes down, starts orchestrating the situations, the people, and the events to make it happen for you. But in anything in life, if you want that change, you want to feel something different, you want that type of freedom, you have to make a decision to change, guys. And that's what feels so great about the community, guys, because the system is going to, as long as you're coachable, as long as you can follow our instructions, you know, and keep moving forward, you're going to grow. Your income will continue to grow. And what's amazing, and it comes back to this again, not as much, your income's going to grow, but not as much as you are. Not as much as you are. Because I can tell you, my friend, once you get financially free, once you have the taste of freedom, you wake up every single day, what is your mission? What is your why? Why do you want to get there in the first place? What do you want to do with that money? Who do you want to help? How do you affect your community, guys? And it really becomes about that, you know, and you get the person you're going to become from the process of you clicking that orange button right now, because it makes so much sense, right? When you click that orange button, from the person who looks himself in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm going to take action. I'm going to take control of this. And then maybe it's a month, maybe it's 3 months, maybe it's next year at this time in front of the mirror, and you will be a different person. Not because the system, not because it's the system. System's going to change your financial future if you apply yourself, right? But because of being part of the community, part of the leadership, as we're driving, helping you discover who you are and become more, as you're leveraging our 90% done system to change your financial future, when you discover who you are and your gifts and talents, it's done. You're on fire. You wake up passion. You wake up with excitement. You wake up with freaking, I'm going to get up and freaking hustle and go help other people do this, because you realize that you were a person who had circumstances and events who held you back, and you made one decision. And because of that one decision, you get to stand in front of the mirror and go, you know what? You did it. You did it. And you changed your life. And now look at the people around you who are inspired because you made a decision. Was it an easy decision? Maybe it was hard to make that decision and click that button right now. But it won't feel hard when you look yourself in the mirror and you've made that decision, or you've changed your life and everything's different. Jang,
Best feeling in the world, right? Like this is
right.
Like, I don't know if you guys get this. We don't have to teach you guys. We don't have to spend, just so you know, this system you guys are getting access to, spent over $250,000 out of our pocket to build this for you guys, right? I don't have to do that. I could not tell anyone, sit on an island, not talk to a single person, and make $100,000 a month. But you know why I don't? Because that's not fulfilling. I don't get fulfillment out of making more money. I don't get more excitement out of making more money. After I made my first sale and quit my job, once I got to that point, since then, whether I make 10 grand a month or 100 grand a month, I don't get more excited. You know why I get more excited? When Kimberly comes out, and because of what we've done, she's completely transformed her life. When Anton comes out and now is creating success that he didn't even realize was possible. Or when Eric Street comes out, he's in the military, he thought that he had to be there for the rest of his life, and now he gets to go out and not sacrifice his life for a way that he thought was the only way, and he's making $10,000 days, and he goes, dude, I'm so grateful, thank you so much. That's why we fucking do this. That's why me and Julian put $250,000 out of our own pocket to build this system to help more people. That's why every single day, like we are working to make this the easiest, simplest solution. That's why we're doing team calls all the time. That's why we're constantly adding value. We're constantly working with every single person to help every single person to live the life that they were meant to fucking live. Like, life is so much more than working 40, 50, 60 hours a week to make some other dickhead rich while you're broke and stressing, right? Like, everyone thinks that, like, go to school, get a good job, work for 40 years, hopefully you retire by the time you're 65. And you know what? I know more often than not, most of my friends that went to school that spent 20, 40, 60, $100,000 on school, they get out, they don't even get the damn job they were going for. They get the same damn job they would have got if they didn't go to school. Now they got $100,000 plus interest they got to pay on student loans, and they're even more debt, right? There's even more debt. And this is the crazy thing. It's like people spend so much money to go to school to be a slave. Like you literally, there's never been an easier time with what we have in place right now to create true freedom. What would you do? Like, think about, like, what would you do every day if you got to wake up and do what you love with the people that you love? Where would you be? Would you be where you're at right now? Or would you be in a nicer house? Maybe you'd be in Hawaii on an island, or maybe you'd be in Costa Rica, or maybe you'd be surfing every day like Carlson. Maybe you'd be snowboarding like Cam up in Big White. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not here to tell you what you love. I'm just here to be able to come in and give you guys the opportunity to create the financial freedom and the time freedom so that you get out of your job and instead spend that 40, 50, 60 hours a week with your family like you should be doing. Like I know a lot of people who have fucking kids that are spending 80 hours a week away from their kids as they're growing up. It's like, why the fuck did you have kids when you don't even get to spend time with them? What would you do if you got to spend every day with your kids? You got to be at every hockey practice, every soccer practice, every dance recital, everything they ever did ever, you were there because you took your life seriously, you took your children's life seriously, you took everything seriously, and you created that freedom that you got to be there for your kids or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your family or your parents or whoever it may be. And because you took action and you clicked that orange button below and you joined, you were able to go out and do that, right? That's what life's meant to be like. Life's meant to be abundant. That's awesome. Chris is here. What's up, brother? We got another guy, dude. Love for you to pop out and share a bit. Dude, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good. How are you doing?
Doing awesome, dude. And this is I remember when you first came out a little while ago when you first came out on the web, and it was so cool to hear your story and what you've been able to do. And it's awesome just to see what you've been able to grow and do so far, dude. So I'd love for you to be able to pop out and share maybe where you're at before, what you've been able to accomplish so far.
Yeah, dude, just trying to keep up with you. I got a long ways to go, but doesn't mean I'm not trying.
You're killing
I think, tonight I'll share a little bit of my story, but some of the things you were sharing, Jang, is just the thing I keep hearing are results. It's like, it's time. Like, you can create change. You can, like, what are you tired of? Like, what's going on? How long have you been dealing with it? Why? Like, really, like, ask yourself, like, why have you been waiting so long? And like, at least what I've seen in the community so far for myself, but also for others, is like, even the people that don't, now hear me closely, right? Like, I'm someone that in my first month I made nothing. In my second month I cleared $5,000. I'm super excited about it. I'm seeing results. So other people seeing results. Like, that's not the, money's cool. It's, that's not the thing. But I'm saying, even for the people that maybe don't see those kind of results that quick, like, they're applying themselves and they're saying yes, and they're taking action, and they're stepping out, and they're creating more results and other parts of their life. Like, there's still a lot of value. So I just, when you were talking, man, I was getting all fired up. And I think, like, for people watching, what I was feeling tonight is that one word: results. Like, what results are you getting, and what results do you want to get? And I've heard this from other trainings, and just really adopted it into my own life, is you don't, like, I no longer accept no. I don't get no's. I don't get no's in life. And it doesn't mean that I always get a yes. It just means that I get the result, I get the yes, I get the answer, or I get reasons and feedback of why I didn't get the result that I was looking for. And so it's not even like I get this and I don't take no. No. It's not even like that. It's a complete peaceful, I'm always learning, I'm always growing. Like, I don't have it figured out. It's like starting from that humble place, and then continuing, like, I'm grateful for, and I get to keep learning, and I get to keep growing, and learn how to create different results, not only for myself, but for those, people around me. And so I think, anyway, I was all fired up from what you were saying, Jang. Hopefully that's helpful for a few people. I shared briefly some of the results. And I think the last piece that I'll share, that's still kind of sticking with the main theme, is I don't invest in businesses. I don't invest in ideas. I don't invest in products and services. I invest in people, because people are the ones that create the products, and people are the ones that generate the ideas. And people are the ones that create and build the businesses and the relationships and the marriages and the families, right? So it's always people, in my perspective. And I looked at a lot of different offers online, and I landed with this one because I felt that the people were worth investing in. And so, kind of a question for those watching, right? Like, what are you currently investing in? How is that working for you? And wealthy people have assets, right? And poor people have liabilities. And what's a liability? What's an asset? Well, an asset is simply something that takes money out of your pocket, and an asset is something that puts money in your pocket. And so this is just, it's $99 a month, right? Like, how much do you spend on coffee a month? How much is your phone bill? What is your car payment? But is that a liability or an asset? It's a liability, because you give the money, it takes money out of your pocket and it's just gone. One bill or expense for $99 a month you'd have, but it would be an asset that teaches you a skill, that challenges you to take action and create results. And eventually you'll have a system that works for you while you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're hanging out with your family, that pays you. It puts money in your pocket. And so it creates results, right? To kind of land the main theme and the point for results. So guys, thank you. It's created results for myself. Guys that are watching, like, freaking do it. Start, like, don't take no anymore. Get yes, or get reasons why you're not getting yes. Take action and get the results. So thanks for having me out tonight, guys.
Dude, thanks for coming out, dude. And I'm glad you kind of touched on that, because that's one really important thing as well, too, is that, like, a lot of people, we do talk a lot about, results and money and stuff. And you know what? And I'll say this again, where money isn't really the big thing that matters. The fact is like, you know what, with money being the biggest stress in the world, you want to see, just like you don't want to go to a 400-pound personal trainer to teach you how to lose weight. You want to see that you're able to create an income. And that's one thing. But the most powerful thing that you ever see inside of here, and what I love the most, is there's so many people that are coming in that are getting way bigger results in other areas of their life now, because of the knowledge and the training that we've had and everything that we've taught them. It's not just helping them financially. It's helping people in the relationships. It's helping people just in their daily life. It's helping people in every single area of their life. And then it just happens to help them financially as well. You guys are going to realize this is basically like a personal development platform, helping you guys turn into the best version of yourself. And we just happen to teach you how to make money at the same time. And this is one of the biggest things. And this is why, that's been my vision from the very beginning, is to help the most amount of people we possibly can break free and actually get to live life. And that's why the next guy that's going to pop out here, who's totally in line with my vision, when I heard that we were able to start working together, it was something I was really excited about, because this is a guy that I've seen that pours so much value into so many people's lives. All this guy does is come from a place of serving, and he's one of the most kind, genuine dudes I've ever met in my entire life. And he's been able to create some amazing results as a result of that. And this is, again, guys, when we're talking about, the money comes when you focus on helping people first, when you focus on serving people. That's why we have global affiliate zones. That's why we do all these things. That's why this next guy here has created the results that he has, because he genuinely cares about helping as many people as possibly can. And I don't want to take too much into your story, bro, but I'm super grateful to have you with us. And so, Jason, you there, boss?
I am, bro. Can you hear me okay? Dude, thank you, man. I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. I love you too, bro.
Guys, I'm almost on every single one of these, and my favorite part is all the stories that you just heard. And tonight was a little different for me, because I was actually out with my family, and I just got on here at the very, very end and heard a little bit of Chris. And I think one of the biggest things, so without telling a whole ridiculous background, that I've been in this industry for over 10 years now, over a decade, I guess I should say. I don't know which sounds cooler, 10 years or a decade, but I've been full-time now for over 8 years, and it's been a struggle. That probably sounds awesome, like, oh, cool, haven't had a boss for 8 years, but there's downsides to that too. And the downside is, if you don't go to work, there's nobody yell at you or to get in trouble with besides yourself. And the results are put in things like bank accounts and things like relationships and things like, oh, there's no money left. What do I do? There's no sliding by. You just try to slide by when you run your own business instead of sliding by in a job, and dude, it can bite you. So I went up and down for a long time, guys. And really when I really started doing well about 2 years ago, and it really all started from massive focus on personal development, massive focus on taking action. And the really cool thing is what's really happened since I've locked arms with GAZ here. So since this summer, you know, I've been paying attention to this community for like more than a year now, and just watching like Jang, like dude, Jang and Carlson, a bunch of these guys saw me up on stage a couple of years ago, and it was really it was really cool the way how our lives kind of intertwined throughout all these times. But I've been paying attention. So guys, I've helped a lot of people make their first profits online. I've built really big teams, but none of that stuff matters. It's just to share with you that I didn't just start doing this a month ago, or I didn't just start this summer with GAZ, that I have a big background in this. And the reason I'm here is I went underground like almost 2 years ago now, just after all these guys saw me standing on the stage. And I was just really frustrated because there was only a couple people making money at the top. And I didn't feel good about standing on a stage, you know, hey, I just had my first $80,000 month, and it was amazing because my closest month to that before was like, you know, barely over 10K. And I'm grateful. Those numbers are amazing, but that's a whole new world. And then I'm looking at this team full of people, an audience full of people, and everybody's struggling, and it didn't feel good. And so I was tired of that being the story. And that's what's out there outside of what you're seeing in this family that you see here. What's out there is a handful of people that move between companies, and they're always the guys you see on these things. You don't see, dude, all the people on this thing tonight, 2 years ago, I don't think one single one of them would have been on a hangout like this. And is that right, Jang? Like, is that pretty close to accurate? Like every story's brand new in the last 2 years. Is that?
Yeah, every single one, and this is just a few. We have way more that we usually bring out. Every one of them is usually less than a year, but some 2 years for sure. Everyone.
Dude, so guys like this, that's why I'm here. Because I was so tired of like going to events and getting to some room of leaders, and it's the same freaking people it didn't matter what company, where you're at in the world, it didn't matter. It's the same freaking people everywhere you go. You're like, oh dude, how'd you get here? And it was frustrating. And so the reason I'm here is I was watching so many people get to a full-time income that it's dude, Jang and Carlson, a bunch of these guys, they've like gained a massive amount of experience in the past few years, and even before that. But dude, a couple months ago, like dude, I'll even call out like Anton. I know Anton is on here tonight, and I've been personally working with him for like good 4 months, I think, here. And Anton had never made more than like a few $100s ever, and he's been trying for years now. And all of a sudden he comes in here, his like second month, he does 10, 11K. Next month does 11. I don't even know what his numbers are, besides he's like freaking rolling in the money now, rolling in it. And he's not just sitting there like, here, let me make money. He's working his ass off to make that happen. But guess what? The same guy was working his ass off 6 months ago, making jack shit. Like that's what's happening everywhere. That's what's happening all around this community. And people are walking away from their jobs, they're freeing their spouses, they're walking away from businesses, they're, you know, leaving other places and locking arms with this community, because the family that's here, the kind of heart inside here, the system that's in place, all of these components put together, you can't find anywhere else. And that's why people that what may have taken them many years before, that's what took me so many years to do. I never had anything like we have here, ever. And I actually walked away from a significant opportunity to plug back into this. And it really, me making good money was a sub part of it. And I'm not here to like be some like saint or something like that, but I'm just not, I know Jang is greatly wired like this, is that there comes a point where you make enough money and it just becomes about other people, completely about other people. And when I started to get to know Matt Jang a little better, I mean, guys, when I was first getting going in this thing, he just jumped on a webinar and like we hadn't even connected before, and he just pours his heart out to like all these people. Like he didn't owe me anything. He just jumped down out of the goodness of his heart and like poured into like my audience. And that's the kind of heart he has, and that's what I was attracted to. And that's what we have, a whole community of people here that are, you know, we've locked arms together. It's something bigger than just one single person. Now it starts out, you got to feed yourself. Like if you're not around, you can't help anybody else around you. You can't help your family, your community, your loved ones, and even others in the community. But as you start to learn the skills that we teach you, everything, and as you start to plug in and take the action, you become that person who starts to become independent, and you become where all your skills are inside of you. They're not some magical outside, a boss telling you, or even a spouse telling you, or anybody else. You gain the skills that you can literally walk forward for the rest of your life and say like, dude, I got this. And it doesn't even have anything to do with marketing. It can be, but it can also be like, you can walk, dude, got perfect example, guys. My dad had like all this personal development I'd done. My dad, 3 years ago, he has this like heart attack. Our family's like falling apart. All of us are, I'm falling apart on the inside. But I held things together, and I was able to do things that our entire extended family all around the country needed. And that, dude, because I stepped in, I was like, dude, I got this. When a couple of my kids had some medical things early on, nothing like big, but weird things. I had to get like spinal taps and shit. I walked in the room, I'm like, dude, I got this. Even though I pass out of blood and needles and shit. But for someone else, I was able to step up because of the skills I've gained through the kind of family that we have here. So you guys are going to gain skills here for your life will never be the same again. That's like one of the most common things I see people that come in, and a common thread, whether they've made their first $1,000 or their first $100,000 month, the common thread is that they've gained skills and their life has been changed forever. It's not even about the money. People that are still, they're not quite full-time, you know what their biggest thing is? How grateful they are, the skills they have, the kind of lives they can change. That's what this community is all about. And below that orange button below, as you click that thing, you're going to have a chance to join our community and lock arms with us. And I'll end with this. One of the coolest things, one of my first experiences that I shared this with a few people, and they were on the webinar just like you. They saw an orange button just like you, and they clicked it. And as they got in the inside, the amount of love and gratitude and just like family community poured into them. There were people that I personally know that were like, dude, I've never had that much love poured into me ever in their lives. And I'm kind of like torn on that. There's part of it that's like a really sad thing, that's the life they'd come from, where they got more love from a family, an online family, than they did throughout their life. But guess what? Here's the most amazing thing. That's what's below that orange button. And I am so grateful and proud and honored to be a part of this family called GAZ. And guys, there's like private messages and exchanges and lifelong friendships that are here, and business relationships, and watching so many lives change and being a part of it, and hanging out in Vegas together and Canada and all the places we've traveled. And we've hardly gone anywhere so far. Some of us like that are just getting started. And as we're traveling all around the world together, building these dynasties, there's literally generations of families that are being impacted. And not just my own and other people on here. There's a ripple impact going out, and it flows out, and you can't help but be impacted by it, because the sum of your life is the five favorite books, or the 5 books that you've read the most, the 5 closest people in your life. And that's what this is. When you get in this community, that's why your life must change. That's what's below the orange button. I mean, that's like, dude, that's like worth far more than I know it may not feel like it. What's way more important than making a full-time income is who you become, because when you gain that, nobody can take that shit away ever. The internet could collapse and the whole world can implode financially, and nobody can take what you've gained inside yourself. In your head and your heart, nothing can touch that ever. And what else nothing can touch is the relationships and the bonds that have been grown. Dude, I'm going to know Matt Jang for the rest of my freaking life. And 2 years ago, we were just guys that kind of knew each other. We knew names and like just random guys passing each other by kind of a thing. Dude, now literally we will know each other for the rest of our lives, whatever that ends up being. And it's a pretty beautiful thing from everything that I'm seeing. So guys, I'm so grateful to be here. I've seen so many lives change. And here's what's super exciting in my perspective is that we are barely getting started, guys. And the full system that you've seen done here and the small community of 6,400 some people, I just checked it today. Guys, we're barely at the beginning stages. And there's a chance here for you not just to step in and change your life, and not just to step in and change the next generation, your children and your grandchildren and going on. There's a chance for you to step in and change the entire world around you and ripple impact out. And it goes through them, and those people go out and they make a ripple impact in the world you may never even know about. And what's amazing is as it goes out right through them, it also ripples right back to you. And that inspires you that much more when you introduce somebody and all of a sudden, dude, I had my first $10,000 a month. Dude, I just paid off this debt I thought was impossible. Dude, I just retired my parent. Dude, I just got to walk away from my job. I retired my spouse, whatever it is. Dude, I just read the first book of my life. And you get messages like that. You're inundated by them all day long. And dude, those are ripples coming right back at you. And guess what happens? The next night, you can't sleep. The next morning, you wake up excited. You're like, dude, how many more people can I help this with? Dude, how many times can I say dude in one sentence? And so, guys, it just keeps ripple impact. And obviously, I'm passionate and excited, and I'm just so filled with gratitude by what we have here. And Jane, Carlson, everybody, love you guys so much, dude. Freaking throwing this back at you, dude. Love you, brothers. Love this community. Love you guys. Click that button. Get in here, man. Get in. Join us.
I think you just dropped the mic after that one. I mean, I think dude, I love you, bro. Carlson, love you guys, and all of you guys here that came to watch this. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And because of, like I said, you can't make imagine. You cannot possibly imagine what one action does to have a ripple effect on your entire life. If you would have told me 3 years ago that I'd be hanging out with awesome people like Carlson and Jason and having webinars with hundreds of people and coaching people, thousands of people in a team and doing that, I would have said you were crazy because I barely graduated high school and dropped out of college. But yet one decision, all of a sudden, all of this starts falling out. It's like, do you want to look back over your last year and be so pumped and grateful, like a lot of those people that we brought out, like all the 10 plus people that are making over $10,000 a month, or the over 20 people that have quit their jobs and doing things that they love with the people that they love? You want to be excited like that? 12 months, look back and go, damn, I'm in the exact same position, all because I wasn't willing to click that orange button below and join. And now you get started, and you'll get started 12 months from now, and you'll be like, man, I should have. The biggest thing I see from people is like, oh, I should have just started the first freaking webinar. I would be so much farther ahead if I just got started the first time I watched this damn webinar, but I had to wait. That's the biggest thing I see from people. But regardless, there's a ton of people of you guys that got in here. I'm super grateful, Jason, for you coming out. This is what, again, guys, the biggest thing is developing you into the best version of yourself. This is what you're going to notice here. The biggest thing is focusing on you. That's something we can't take away. The knowledge and the mindset and the things and the person you develop into is something you're going to have for the rest of your life. It's something that you're going to pass down to your kids, and your kids are going to be different, and their kids' kids are going to be different. It's like you can be that one that breaks that chain, completely transforms not only your life, but your entire family's life and anyone around you. Because when anyone around you, you're the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. And as soon as you start getting into a community like us, where everyone's positive, everyone's uplifting, everyone's pushing you towards your goals, you can't stick your hand in a jar of that glue without it sticking, right? You can't do that. You're going to be around all those people, or surrounding yourself with the most right now. And if you're not in the current situation that you want to be in, right, you start looking at that. You're the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most, right? And that's the biggest thing, is we're a family here helping you create a life that you deserve, creating the best version of yourself so you can live the most happiest, fulfilling life. So guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys for coming in. Super pumped for all you guys that clicked that orange button below and joined. I'm pumped to have you guys in the community. For you guys that joined, first team calls Tuesday. We got a team call Tuesday, team call Wednesday. You'll see it inside of the back office. You'll be able to go in and jump onto that. So Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll be able to jump on live with us and work together on there. You'll get into the coaching process, get a coaching call with one of our coaches, go through the training, get set up, and then all of a sudden you're going to have an ad up, and we're going to come back next week on Monday, and there might be people on the webinar that, because you took action tonight, got your ad set up. All of a sudden on Monday, there's people at the webinar that saw your ad because all you did was click that orange button below, you joined, you got on the coaching call, you went through the training, put your ad up, and now Monday you have people that are there that are now able to get started because of the actions that you took. It's not even just about you and about the people that you saw. Like, if I didn't make that one action, there's 6,000 people here that aren't in here. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't make that action, it's not just about you. It's about all the people that you're going to be able to help as a result of you taking that one action, clicking that orange button below and joining and changing your life. And you allow every single person that around that sees you do it, you allow them to step into that for themselves. Right? So, guys, love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Carlson, if you want to.
Night, guys. Thanks. Freaking awesome. So pumped, guys. It's the best community for you to grow, the best system for you to grow your financials. And, guys, it's an absolute no-brainer. So congratulations, everybody who's clicking that orange button. Get inside a community. We'll see you on the inside. So that's it. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Get out there and make big things happen for yourself.